Good morning and welcome to the Grade 5 closing celebration. We'd now like our 5th grade students to please turn towards our audience as we sing the alma mater. Please feel free to join us. The words are in the program.
Welcome to our 5th grade closing ceremony. I remember my 5th grade teacher like it was yesterday. Her name was Mrs. Fritz. She was a very big German woman who wore her gray hair in a very tight bun. And I was so nervous the first day in her class that I left crying in the middle of the day. She was warm but serious. Everything about her was prim and trim. When I think back on it, she was actually enthusiastic, although a bit demanding, about all that we were going to do over the year. But at the time, my mind was clouded with the worries that she wouldn't like me, or that I wouldn't be able to do the things that she was going to ask of me, and that ultimately I wasn't going to measure up. 5th grade actually for me ended up being one of the greatest years of my growth during my 12 years of school. And when I really think about it, I believe that my trepidation about her class had something to do with my ultimate success. Mrs. Fritz was going to ask something of me, and I really wanted to impress her. And those two elements catapulted me towards digging in and trying to overcome my own worries about myself. Columbus Academy 5th graders, there's no Mrs. Fritz among your teachers. She's a far outdated model. But the teachers you have shepherded your incredible growth this year. And I wonder, when you look back on the year, if you too will see it as one of the moments you've learned as much about your own abilities as any other time in your life. I watched you yesterday storm around the campus in your amazing race, envious of your free spirits and your enthusiasms and your smiles and your encouragement of each other, and frankly, your readiness for middle school. You've already been to the art room and library, but now you're really ready for the whole kit and caboodle. And there are some things I wish for you when you begin. I wish for you to stay on your own path. While it's not something we talk about very much, those middle school years, in any school that you're in, can be too much about popularity if you let it be. Stay off of social media when you know that the conversations are just going to drive you right into the ditch. And I hope you develop your own brand of cool. You will be amazed that even if just one person decides to be themselves instead of following everybody else, it can influence a whole group to be kinder. I wish for you to be involved in everything. You're going to have lots of opportunities to get more involved in band and chess, newspaper, basketball, orchestra, choir, wrestling, science olympiad, all sorts of things here at school, and I urge you to do as much as you can. When you get involved, a few things are going to happen for you. You'll feel more quickly like you belong. You'll make friends that you didn't already have, and you'll develop a new skill. In the end, what I hope for most is that you take some of the excitement, but also the worry that you may feel about next August and about starting all anew all over again, and use it to show your future Mrs. Fritzes what you're all about. Congratulations, 5th graders. I look forward to shaking your hand as you cross the stage.
We now would like to present the certificates, so will the students In Mr. Simpson's class, please rise.
Elliot Bohutinsky in absentia. Henry Kaladi. It's okay to clap. James Price Chapman. Ian Lawrence Epstein. Samarian Fati. Isabel Ann Fusoni. Samuel Izokaitis. Sydney Nicole Jackson. Grayson P. Costas. Ella Madeline Lovera. Jalen Martin. Mahika Mukherjee. Chizaroke Chigozia Woke. Finn Riley. Joseph Robert Rule. Sydney Smoot. Katie Wong. Congratulations to 5A.
Will the students in Mrs. Taglia's class please come forward to receive your certificates?
Tage Davon Andrews. Lilybeth Mami Nyarko Asari. Jackson Alfred Lee Bright. Sarah Florence Bundy. Abby Crow. Lillian Devizin. Sophia Donovan. Lexi Forcioni. Gavin Haberman. Audra Hall. Quinn A. Harris. Bennett William Hunter. Kevin Edward Klingerman. Arjun Veer Satyapriya. Neela Ray Shaw. Lyndon Allen Spalding. Jalea Thompson. Patrick Rosine Toop. Congratulations, 5B Bears, you may be seated.
Will the students in the show Cummings class please rise and come forward for your certificates?
Grayson Alexander. Henry Block. Weiston Edward Can. Ryan Christian Coates II. Adelie LePage Corderay. Colby Keaton Day. Bradley Esposito. Gabrielle Gilson. Anna Lucille Harpster. Adela Holm. T.F. Hughes. Claire Kerrigan. Connor Migo. Ava Marie Milankowski. Bracken H. Reed. Jaden James Ross. Drew Skasko. Congratulations to the 5C Legends.
Will the students in Mrs. Shennison's class please come forward to receive your certificates?
Kirsten Vale Horvath. Jonah M. Berg. Camille Bowman. Evan Robert Crane. Landon Ray Fisher. Jackson Dylan Janis. Nathan Katz. Madeline King. Haley Crum. Poppy Lee Lux. Penn Massey. Sabrina Bell Milankovsky. Emily Ann Neviser. Zaire Sai Minji. Ethan Robert Parrish. Quinn Sherry Summer. Desmond Morgan Wolfert. Congratulations to the 5D Lizards.
Will the students in Mrs. Barring's class please rise and come forward for your certificates?
Simran Kaur Bella. Shan Elizabeth Bundy. Alexander George Shaheen. Max Shalom Raleigh. Gabriella Gia Simone Coates. Lucille Hayes G. Sid Griffin. Ashi Mather. Colin Castro Lucas. Lila Nagy. Quentin Okwasha Zimmer. Samantha Erin Petchuk. Amari Christopher Phillips. Jed Ryan. Emerson Sankwan Reed. Class 5E3.
Well, good morning, fifth grade students, and a heartfelt welcome to the family members who've gathered here this morning to recognize your final moments in the lower school. Our fifth grade closing culminates your experience in our lower school. When you come back in August, you'll use a new entry into the school. You'll have new teachers, new routines, more freedom, frozen yogurt, naval battle, more responsibilities, and the opportunity to meet new friends. It is indeed an exciting time and certainly something you'll probably think about often over the summer. This year was a return to normal classrooms. You could face each other in the dining room for most of the year, where you ate rather than watching a movie. You could play with other students who were out of the pods. We got to see smiles again, which was one of the most important things when our masks came off. We tried to return to normal, and in many ways we certainly succeeded. A few weeks ago, I was thinking about what to share this morning as some final words of wisdom in the lower school before you move on to the middle school. I had several ideas, but none seemed to be hitting the mark. And it wasn't until a week ago today that I found the perfect quote. It wasn't from someone famous. It wasn't from a book of inspiration. It was from a current Academy kindergartner. Yes, a 5-year-old. Last week, the seniors held their honors assembly. Afterward, there was a reception for them, and the kindergartners surprised their senior buddies by singing a beautiful song, and then each senior received a framed photo with some advice as they head off to college in the fall. I invite you to look at the back of your program. As I watched each senior find their kindergarten buddy for a final goodbye, I observed Skylar share her present with Jacob. Skylar's advice to her graduating buddy, Jacob, was simple. Dear Jacob, make sure you're kind to other people. Love, Skylar. There's lots of fancy logos and mottos on shirts you buy at sporting goods stores, extolling the virtues of never giving up, the importance of winning, teamwork, toughness, grit. While I don't know anything about marketing and how to get people to buy something, I do know one thing as a consumer. If I saw a shirt with Skylar's advice for Jacob, I would stop and buy it. There's lots and lots of advice I could share with you about heading into middle school, but none as important and valuable as simply using her words of being kind to others. As fifth graders, you all have different talents, different personalities, and unique quirks. Some of you are serious. Some of you prefer to laugh. Some get stressed out about upcoming tests. Some let worries slide right off. Some of you are the encouragers and motivators on a team. Some of you score most of the points. Your talents, gifts, and areas you are working on are all important. They are often different. It's what makes you, you. But being kind is a choice. You have the power to build a person up or knock them down with your words. You can either support and console a teammate and classmate that is struggling or turn away and ignore. You can make a classmate's day with a warm smile or crush it with a scowl. There's a saying I once saw that says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Attending Columbus Academy is preparing you for a bright future. When you go across the stage in 7 years as a graduating senior, your possibilities and who you can become are truly limitless, and you can head off to college to study to be just about anything. But still be kind. That is not something you study for. It's something you strive for. It's something you cultivate. Back in 1982, author Ann Herbert was inspired to write the phrase, practice random acts of kindness and senseless acts of beauty on a placemat in a restaurant in Sausalito, California. This turned into the designation 13 years later for the Random Acts of Kindness organization, and they made February 17th the National Random Act of Kindness Day. Many years ago, when living in Pittsburgh, my best friend Dan was visiting. We were headed back to my house, and while stopped at a busy intersection on Ohio River Boulevard, my friend witnessed an older lady's bag full of tomatoes tip over and spill out all over the sidewalk. Before I knew what was going on, Dan had bolted from my car, and was helping to gather the rolling tomatoes and put them back into her bag. He quickly raced back into my car when the light turned green, and off we went. There was no time for this lady to say thank you or express appreciation. I often think back to this event because this act of kindness happened so fast. There was no contemplating of my friend whether to help this stranger or not. It was part of who my friend Dan was. I am sure this wasn't the first time he had reacted quickly to help someone in need. He spread kindness every day in small and not so small ways. Besides random acts, though, I challenge you to have your own intentional acts of kindness each day. Random acts are certainly appreciated, but intentional acts are important. Look for a classmate next year that could use some kindness. Look for a classmate that's come through all the way through CARES, like most of you have, and can live that motto. All of you know how someone looks that could use a little kindness in their day. Being intentional each day will also help you get into the habit of sharing kindness. Research has shown that even the very act of doing something for someone else gives us a mental boost, more than if we were receiving the kindness. Author Donna Markova says, kindness is love with hands and hearts and minds. It is both whimsical, causing our faces to crack into a smile, and deeply touching, causing our eyes to shimmer with tears. And its miraculous nature is such that the more acts of kindness we offer, the more of them we have to give. For acts of kindness are always drawn from the endless well of love. Powerful words. Earlier this year, Mr. Painter read a book to you at a lower school assembly entitled I Can Do Hard Things by author Gabby Garcia. I want to reshare some of the main affirmations of this book now, as there are important statements that I think will help you navigate middle school. I can do hard things. I can be a friend to myself. I can feel all my feelings. I can ask for help. I can try again rather than to give up. I can believe in myself. I can speak up when it would be easier to stay quiet. I can say no, even to my friends. I can apologize. I can forgive. I can listen to understand different points of view. I can care for my community. I can choose kindness. I can practice peace. I can share my gifts with the world. I can be myself. As you leave us, remember to always have an open mind and mutual respect for others. I speak for your homeroom teachers and all the lower school faculty in wishing you all the best in the future. Your lower school teachers are proud of you and are excited to share this special event with you today. They care about what you learn and the young women and men you are becoming. They inspire, challenge, and guide you. They taught you how to multiply, hypothesize, draw with perspective, write in cursive, write persuasively, speak a different language, learn outside, create a multimedia project, sing, perform on stage, sportsmanship, and if you were here long enough and joined us in pre-K, how to make your first letters. However, what we as a collective group are most proud of is that you're the thinkers, creators, problem solvers, risk takers, communicators, open-minded, and reflective. You'll be missed next year, but please come back and visit your lower school teachers. The good news is we're all on one campus. If you're moving away to a new city and a new school, we wish you all the best and hope that future visits to Columbus include a stop at Academy. You are always welcome. Finally, I want to say a special thank you to our lower school faculty. You put children first. You search for ways to engage each student in your class every day. You advocate for them. Even after they leave your classroom, I see you engaging with them in conversation, finding out how they're doing as they move through the lower school and beyond. Students, I'd like you to now please rise and turn around. Many of our lower school faculty are here today joining you in your special day. And let's take a moment here and recognize them and clap them out right now, please. And while you're still standing, you're also looking out among your family and relatives. It is also important that you recognize and thank your parents and family. Sending you to Columbus Academy is a big commitment, and they certainly deserve a hug and a thank you when we are finished. But for now, though, let's give them a round of applause too. You can go ahead and be seated now. Congratulations to the class of 2029. Enjoy the summer, and please remember Skylar's advice. Make sure you're kind to other people. Thank you very much.